Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's been cut out, well played. And he's picked out the run.
Look, it's a run defence.
And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he finish? That had everyone off their seats.
Hakimi probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Gerrard. Adams calmly anticipates. And it's Baggio. Scholes in acres of space out wide. Metz, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Maradona, and he's in on goal. Into the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. David Villa. David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rodri. Beraldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some really good ball movement. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, terrible pass. Well, that's an inviting ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And again, they run up against... He's tried one! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Great hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Gerrard plays it short. Ronaldinho! And he's heaved it away. Some good work on the right flank here. And the keeper beats it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Roberto Carlos. Hakimi spots it and intercepts.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And now they can spring out of defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
That looks a decent ball. Adams. David Villa delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence.
He's had a shot! He should have put that one away.
Gerrard really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
17.
Barcelona get their fourth corner.
On the field is number 23.
Rodri gets it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gerrard. That's cause for mild irritation. There's the hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Rafinha was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Pedri.
Bastoni. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. David Villa! David Villa! And he has kept it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona, number 14.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on the field is number 3, Jules Koundé.
Got nowhere to hide after that one.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he skips past his man. Oh, he's going to be disappointed. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Roberto Baggio, he's found a way through. And it's kept out by... Tries a shot! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please report.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. He's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Luton have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rodrigo. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And another try! Caught offside that time.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Good ball over the top. That's Maradona. He can get that clear. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. He's played him through. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? There it is! First blood drawn.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to...
Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Adams with the foul.
Mets really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bastoni with the clearance. Oh, what has happened here?
Yeah, this kind of...
Chance to finish. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good effort from distance. And that is a routine catch.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Can he get onto this? Belletti. Beckham. Belletti. Rodri. Beraldo. And it's Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio.
Look, movement creates more options.
Hits one! Oh, the ball's... It's fallen kindly here! He's hit it first time. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Draw your attention to the screen.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Punched away. They get a throw in. Rodri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the pass is intercepted. Rodrigo. Mets still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's intervened well there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Forlan. Oh, now the finish! And he hits the net! Mets back in business! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added up. And now the hit! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And he can clear it away. And he was quick to react. That's a look and place it forward. Cleared without complication. Roberto Carlos. Forlan might just make this. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Mets showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, the idea was a good one.